Hi, my name is Marc Belaiche. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca. Do you get nervous before an interview? Are you prepared for whatever an organization might ask you during an interview? In this video, I share with you some thoughts and tips on how to prepare for an interview. So first of all, it all comes down to the preparation. You have to be prepared for any kind of question that you may be asked for. Typically, I break them down into 3 types of questions that you may be asked. First one is a standard interview question. This type of question is fairly straightforward, such as, what's your background? What's your experience? What were you doing at your last position? Second type of question that you may be asked is what's called a behavioral interview question. This will be a question such as, tell me about a time when, or what would you do in a situation such as? And the third type of question, I call it a wildcard interview question. This is something where there may be a right or wrong answer, but it's something that really makes you think. So for example, how many gas stations are there in Toronto? Or if you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be? So really be prepared to answer all these types of questions. You should also be prepared to answer questions such as about the position. Why is the position open? What's the future of the role? These are questions that you want to be asking the employer. What kind of systems are you using? Describe the team or culture. You want to prepare for video interviews as well. I have another video that you can watch on tips on video interviewing. Research the company and the position as much as you can well in advance. What are the trends? Can you find any information online about the organization? Practice, practice, practice. Definitely be prepared for any kind of interview and any kind of question that comes up. So, you've reached the interview stage. Here are some tips about what you can do during the interview. The first few minutes are the most important. That's when typically an interviewer has made the decision whether you're the right fit or not. Make sure at the end of the interview to thank the interview for their time. Smile and be positive and be confident, but don't be arrogant. Speak clearly and concisely when answering questions. Watch for body language as well on the interviewer's face. The person's face may give you an indication as to whether they're listening to you or not. Anticipate your shortcomings or weaknesses for the role and address those concerns if they're not brought up during the interview. Be genuine during the interview and take a moment to think about your answers. Don't rush. Don't speak poorly about your last job, your boss, or your last company. Think positive, be confident, have a firm handshake when applicable or appropriate, especially during these times. Show enthusiasm for the company and the position. Finish the interview by saying you're very interested in the role and don't forget to ask your questions. Try not to bring up salary or benefits during the first interview. After the interview, make sure to send a thank you message, perhaps an email afterwards. Follow up if you haven't heard and phone if you haven't heard again. In conclusion, most people don't prepare enough for interviews. Practice with a family member or practice with a friend. Preparation is the key if you want to be well on your way to finding a great opportunity. Thanks for watching. My name is Marc Belaiche. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca. You can grab a copy of my book called Tales from the Recruiter that's available at the website talesfromtherecruiter.ca, or you can check it out through Kobo or Amazon. Make sure to post your resume on TorontoJobs.ca and sign up for job alerts, so that way you get emails about openings that may come up. And also follow us on all our social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay safe.